Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. 25-yard line. First carry here for Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Set. Grenade. Crowd right. Delta. Set.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback, and when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He connects with Mims. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Once again, it's Achane. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Set. Go.
On play action. Now Herbert in trouble, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
on the coverage.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Oh, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Room to run. Past the 30. Still going. Saquon Barkley. He's to the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and, Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We are through one. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Ready. Set.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Delta 59, 59. Watch it. Moment of try.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. The slot man in motion right. Phins using the pop pass. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A run with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third down, they need 5.
Great.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Bates' kick is good. And the Broncos stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Run! Set. 380. Run! Kappa. Hey, easy. Dorn. Ready.
Herbert now on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's 3rd and 7.
Set. Black 80. Black. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for Miami. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
Their own 16-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
First down, Denver.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Rolling right. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Now it's Hurts. You let this go deep for Jefferson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes Worthy to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
380. Run. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Set. 380. Set.
Here's a give to A-J. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Set. Delta. Hunt. Hey. OP. Crowd right. Baylor Tiger. Hunt.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
51 yards.
It's a big play there for Miami. It covers 51 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's in! Come on, A-J. Touchdown, Miami. It's his second touchdown of the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Great. Set.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Finds room inside the 40. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 23-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row. 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Once again, it's Barkley, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's caught right side. It's Franklin. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Great. Set. Delta.
That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Denver. That his second TD catch of the season. Fakes now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos up their lead. It's now 24-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Run!
On first down, Herbert. His throw left side is complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. On the ground, Achan opens up this fourth quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here now, third and 5.
Set. Delta, stop. Go.
Now, Herbert. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set.
Here's a handoff to Achan, running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Hey, ram. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
To throw, it's Herbert. Now a screen set up for Achan. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. have a Dolphins first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Not only did they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field, a gain of 25. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Set. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, go lion. Let's go. 59. Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's get the big guys up front some credit.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Good.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, because this one is about done.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They continue their winning ways in the month of September